So now that we've gone through the creation of a data collection site, and we've walked through adding samples and observations and measurements, and we've looked at this report, let's go ahead and actually go back and see what's involved with navigating the data warehouse. So we go back to our data tab, and the first thing that's probably going to confuse you is the fact that you can no longer see the site that you just entered information for. And so you can actually go ahead and click the ADW site ID, and now we should be able to see the site that we just created. So now we can see here we have one water quality sampling station added, and we can click that, and we can actually open this up and take a look at the data that we just previously looked at. Now, maybe you're interested in actually adding some environmental stream survey information for this site, so we go ahead and click that. Okay, for your environmental stream assessment, you can go ahead and create new. This is very similar to the water quality process. So what analysis method do you use? And for the analysis method, you can only use the Department of Environment methodology. And the date that was sampled again, March 29th. This time we just had Tim A collecting the information for weather. It was actually raining at this site. And over the last 24 hours, we actually even seen some snow. And the water level is quite high. So let's go ahead and create that. Now we can go ahead and open that up. Again, this is very simple and similar to the water quality portion of the application. There you have observations. You can go ahead and actually create some new observations again. Lots of different things you can go ahead and select. Tim had noted some impaired water quality. He actually noted that there was some dead fish, so we're going to add that as an observation. For measurements, for site measurements, go ahead and create some new site measurements. Let's go ahead and look at, he's looking at bank stability, did a visual estimate, and happened to be the right side of the bank. And for the percentage, she was actually noted that there was about 12%. And so now, okay, so there's 88% left. So the application is actually telling us, okay, things don't add up. You need to go ahead and add your 88%. So let's go ahead and create that new one. So bank stability again. And for visual estimate, we note that there was about an 88%. That was actually on the left side, sorry. So go ahead and create that. Now our error message went away, okay? So for water measurements, again, we can go ahead and say, okay, stream survey. That's what we were doing. Time of day, which was 1400 hours. Parameter measured was water level. Used a meter stick. They measured it in centimeters. It's 120 centimeters. Go ahead and create that. Okay. So now we go ahead, we have that added. Let's shut that down. So that's the measurements tab. Go ahead and click environmental planning. For environmental planning, you can actually go ahead and add the issue category, the issue, the action required, the action targeted, the action priority, action completion, required follow-up. So this information would be on the environmental planning data sheets that should be included by the Department of Environment. So you go ahead and click that for the issue category. In stream habitat, let's say you got land use problems. There's some issue on the land. There was some action needed. And so you go ahead and select a date. Again, so let's go give them a date. Action priority. For an action priority, immediate. For action completion date, we want everything settled by the 31st. So true. Follow-up target date, again, let's go ahead and move to another month. Let's say April 26th. And for the follow-up completion date, let's go ahead and say the 30th. Okay, click create. And that will go ahead and create that. And that's all that's required for the environmental stream survey. So now we click back.